Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. I just wanted to jump on. Today's probably going to be a bit of a quick just chat one because people have been asking me, is it really necessary to have a skincare routine? Wow. Yes, it is. Anyway, but first of all, if you don't know me, I'm McKay. I have been working for the past 10 years in the Australian beauty industry. I've worked with some of Australia's top cosmetic chemists and formulators, and also some of our country's most elite beauty brands. I've actually been helping quite a few people recently with breakouts and all that kind of stuff, or just like who are suddenly, reaching that 30 mark and they are finding that their skin's not as fantastic as it used to be. It's a bit more dull and not quite where they wanted it to be. So this channel is really here to help you guys to really achieve your best possible skin. A lot of people have been asking me if it's really necessary to have a skincare routine. They're saying, I've got good skin anyway. They're just really lucky they don't break out very often, and they might just go to the supermarket and get a cream or something every now and then. I know personally how much, when you break out or, you're suddenly like starting to look a bit different, your skin's not as dull, you don't have that glow and all that kind of stuff. I understand that it can really affect your self-esteem, your self-confidence, all that kind of stuff just goes straight out the window. Maybe if you haven't had that kind of experience, you wouldn't really see the point in using skincare products and a skincare routine and all that. But honestly, my biggest regret, even for me, I didn't use skincare until I was actually working in the industry and seeing how products were made and all that kind of stuff, and the ingredients and the importance of it and all that kind of stuff, and learning about the skin as an organ and how important it is and how amazing it is and all the wonderful things it does. It's not just here aesthetically to show to the world, it's here to protect all of the stuff on the inside and to keep all the bad things out. So it really does work wonders. So just doing whatever you can to just look after yourself, looking after your skin, it really does help you. It helps with your health. It's just so many amazing things. Anyway, so yes, people who have been asking me about if a skincare routine is really necessary. So I'm just going to start off by saying that the skin naturally starts to age at 26. So once you turn 26, your skin cycle slows down. Your ability for it to protect itself starts to struggle a little bit more. You just sort of start to find that if you've got to 26, I almost found that in that year that I did turn 26, I really started to show signs of aging, especially around my eyes. Suddenly, very quickly, they all just popped up, and I thought, wow, where did that come from? And it's been more recently that I've decided to actually be responsible and start using an eye serum, because it took me a while to accept the fact that I needed to do it. And now that I've done it, I am so much happier and much more confident about myself to have done that. Anyway, so you might think that just because you've got great skin, you probably don't need to invest as much time and money into a skincare routine, because you can just pop up to Coles or Woolies or whatever and just get a cream off the shelf there, and it'll be like $3 or whatever, and you'll think that's fine because my skin's already great. Anyway, so the problem I have with that is that skincare products that you buy from the supermarket, the way that they have been formulated are they might feel nice on top of your skin. Like when you touch it, you might be able to feel like the creamy or the softness or something like that. But you're going to find that these particular products haven't got the active ingredients or haven't been formulated to allow the active ingredients to penetrate deep enough into the dermis for change to actually happen. So we've got layers of the skin. We've got the epidermis, which is right on the front, the top here that we can see. And that's sort of where you've got the visible stuff, but then you've got a layer underneath that, which is where the dermis is. It's where what we call the mother cell lives. So there's the mother cell because it reproduces other cells. So let's say isn't functioning or at the best of its ability. Let's say it's only like 70%, its health is only at 70%, or however you want to phrase it. If you've got, the cell can only reproduce cells that are as healthy as itself. So if you haven't, due to like aging, the foods that you've been eating, you've been eating too much sugar, processed foods, all that kind of stuff, if you smoke, drinking too much alcohol, not having enough water, just general aging, like so many factors affect the mother cell, and so its health diminishes. And as the health diminishes and it's reproducing other cells, it can only reproduce cells at the same health. So if it's only dropped to 70%, it can only reproduce cells that are at 70%. So your health of your skin just diminishes. When you get a product, you want to be able to get a product that's going to get down into that layer of the dermis and be able to help the mother cell. So the way that a skincare product works, if it is effective and quality ingredients, this is why I'm so obsessed with the ingredients that are used in products, because they are absorbed into your body, they are absorbed into your skin, they're absorbed into your bloodstream and all that kind of stuff. So this is why it's so important to be using quality ingredients. That's so important. The way that a skincare product works is that skin already has its natural ability to produce collagen or to protect itself from the sun with its melanin production and all this kind of stuff. But a skincare product help the skin with certain things, like for an exfoliator. Like your skin already naturally exfoliates itself anyway, but an exfoliator just helps give it a bit more of a boost so that it can work at that 100% instead of that 70%, if that makes sense. Anyway, so essentially you need the product to help your skin. And just because you might be looking at your skin and you can't really see anything, you're not seeing any blemishes, like you can't notice any enlarged pores or any wrinkles or anything like that, that doesn't mean that your skin does not need help. Like even if you were blessed and your skin's just always at 100% and you're eating everything right, you're exercising, you're drinking heaps of water, everything, helping your skin out. Because if you think about it, it is literally working 24 hours a day. When you're asleep, that's just giving it sort of giving it a bit of a chance to breathe, and that's when your skin rejuvenates itself. But then once you get up during the day, just because you don't realize it, but you know it needs to help protect you from the sun, it needs to get on with like doing everything again. So that's also why sleep is so important as well, because that gives it a chance to replenish. Anyway, so answer to the question, yes, you do need a skincare routine, especially if you are 26. Your skin naturally starts to age at 26, so definitely get onto that. I also recommend, even if you're not necessarily using an anti-aging skincare routine, still be like washing your face every morning and every single night, and just be putting something on it that gives it a bit of a hydration boost, because when you wash your face, like you'll find that it might strip away a bit of the hydration. You might, like when you get out of the shower, you might feel that your face is a bit actually tight or something like that. So just give it a little bit of a hydration boost, like a hyaluronic acid serum or something like that. If you've also got oilier skin as well, giving that a bit of a hydration boost also helps, because oily skin, it might be oily on the outside, but it's actually because it's dry on the inside. So the more that you keep cleaning that, which you still need to clean your face morning and night so that you're getting rid of all the dead skin cells and all that kind of stuff. But if your skin's dry on the inside, then if you keep over cleansing it and exfoliating and all that stuff, your skin's just super dry and it just keeps trying to produce more oil. So that's when you need to also put something on that's a bit more hydrating and protecting and all that kind of stuff. And also UV protection is also very, very important. So there are some products that you can get that have natural UV protection in it, which I would personally choose because I think that they are natural products are always so much better. I'll actually leave a link below for you guys to see what sun protection I'm using, because I think that it's great, it's natural, it's got anti-aging properties, hydrating properties and all that kind of stuff. I love products that actually have the ability to do multiple things in once, because that just saves me so much time. And that's maybe another reason why people might be like a bit turned off having a skincare routine, maybe because you think that you literally have to have 12 products, but you don't. Like, if you're using that many products, you're probably wasting your time and your money, because when you have that many things putting onto your skin starts to freak out. That's probably going to cause more issues because it's unnecessary. Step back on skincare routine. Stop trying to overdo it. I've seen amazing results. So yeah, don't think that you need to have that many products. Me personally, on a day-to-day basis, morning and night, I'll probably use like 2 products. A cleanser and some kind of anti-aging serum or face oil. Daily moisturizer that I've linked below, which has the zinc oxide, which is a natural sun protection in it. So that's what I normally stick to. So that's just normally like 2 products, morning, nighttime, same thing, but a night oil. You'll just find that you just need to have things to like maintain it once a week or something like that, with a face mask or like a detoxing face mask or a hydrating face mask or a face peel or something like that. So you don't necessarily need to do those products every single day. I mean, if you're using a quality one that is gentle enough, you could do it every day. But if you're skeptical about you having a skincare routine and wasting money and time on too many products and all that kind of stuff, like, you can literally start with 2 products. Now, for those of you who are literally starting a skincare routine altogether, I would highly recommend starting with a night routine. This is for a couple of reasons. First of all, I find that I personally have more time at night, whereas in the morning I can be very time poor and just want to get up and go and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so starting with a night routine, because it will be a bit of adjustment until it becomes like second nature to you, like what to do, because once you start getting used to it, it's just like, yeah, gotta cleanse, gotta do this. It's so easy. So yeah, starting at nighttime can just help you really with if you're a bit more time poor and everything and you just don't know where to really start and what you're doing, you might want to do it at nighttime so that you can get used to it and everything. And also I highly recommend doing it at nighttime, because if you're not used to doing anything, like when you start something new, no matter what your skincare, no matter what the kind of product is, your skin might freak out a little bit. It might. Like, I'm not saying it always happens. And also, it doesn't mean that it needs to be anything to stress about. But if you think about something like food that like you've never had before, you just keep avoiding it because you think that you just don't want it, just haven't had a chance to have it or anything like that. You might have it for the first time, and even though it tastes delicious and you're absolutely loving it, the second it hits your stomach, your tummy might be a bit like, what is that? Like, for example, lockdown last year, I had a lot of friends who were cooking for themselves, because obviously you're not going out as much, it's a bit harder, and they were cooking for themselves, but they're not necessarily great cooks, so everything was pretty much like quite bland, quite basic, just like pasta or something like that. And then the first few times when they went out to a nice restaurant again and started having something with a bit more flavor, like let's say going to a Thai restaurant or something that's a bit more than what they were used to, their stomachs, they actually got quite sick. So if you think about it like that, it's only happening because you have deprived your skin. There is a time where it's just like, okay, that's a bit much, and it is actually irritating your skin, and that's when you need to actually think about your products. But if the products you're using have amazing ingredients, like quality, natural, effective ingredients in it, then you should be fine doing your skincare for the first time at night time, just to be safe, because you know, then by the time you wake up in the morning, like, it will calm down and stuff and you'll be fine. You probably won't even know if like your skin like freaks out or anything, like, because you'll be asleep. Anyway, versus like if you decide to wake up on a Monday morning and you're like, this is when I'm going to start my skincare routine, you might suddenly, you know, you might be a bit more flushed than usual from like the first time you like put a cleanser on and your skin's like naturally exfoliating and all that kind of stuff, because it hasn't had that help before, so it doesn't know what is going on. So follow me on Instagram, because this is a really like a sort of a bit more of a tricky thing, because you might have like a few questions and stuff about that. So do follow me on Instagram, or even like contact me here in case you do have any questions about starting a skincare routine. And I hope that I haven't scared you, because it's so important, because once you get started, your skin is going to look amazing. You're going to feel amazing. Like, you're going to be a whole new person. Honestly, the nicest thing that people say to me is, wow, you have really nice skin, especially when I just meet them, like, and they say that to me, and I think, oh, thank you, because I've tried. And you know, that's really nice. And your skin also reflects how healthy you are on the inside. Because don't forget, I've started this channel not for me. I've started this channel for you guys to actually get your best skin. And like, I don't and look, to be honest, like, you can follow all the beauty influencers and stuff with like thousands of followers and everything, who get paid to like show you a particular brand, or you know, they'll take a photo every month, it's a different brand or a different product or something like that that they like, because they tell you about how it feels on their skin and all that kind of stuff. I'm here to explain to you how the skin works, how ingredients work with the skin, best ingredients to use for certain skin types, certain skin conditions, other aspects of lifestyle that are involved with taking care of your skin, like your diet, getting enough sleep, having enough water, even working out, when it comes to looking after your skin. So yeah, the whole point of my channel is to help you guys, because I know all this stuff, and I've been getting a lot of people coming to me recently trying to get help with their skin. And yeah, so the more people that come and ask me questions, the more information I can give back to you guys. Also, subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications on when I upload more videos, and for when I might actually be covering a topic that is related to you. Give this video a like if you want to see more things like this. Also, do follow me on Instagram and comment on things there, DM me there. I will be sharing a lot more skinned things with you on my Instagram account as well, because I'll probably be posting a lot more regularly there. I only upload on YouTube once a week, so if you have more questions or want to see some more skin tips a lot more regularly, please do follow me there, because that's where I will be spending most of my time. Long story short, do always have a skincare routine. Like, take care of your skin, because it is so important. Don't just go to the supermarket. Actually find a brand with quality products. Like I said, I'll link a few things below, some sun protection and all that kind of stuff, and just like the essentials below. So yeah, I hope that you love that. See you next week.